This is Chen.
Emily Lam,
Arunava Gupta,
and we are Group 15, and we have Panasonic.
Big boy.
Oh, I want you too.
Take off your clothes. I want to see you.
I want to see you too.
Please, touch me like this.
Oh yes.
Please.
I'm coming.
Panasonic. Attractive technology.
But I cannot feel you.
But I'm not in yet.
I want to feel you.
Okay, I'm coming. Lige om lidt.
We hope you enjoyed this short clip from Panasonic as an opening. Now let's get into the real business and talk about the company itself. What is Panasonic, you might ask? Panasonic is everywhere. I'm pretty sure you have some type of form of Panasonic in your household. They range anywhere from home appliances, the home phone, the home system, such as cameras, and also personal care. I'm sure you have one of their televisions or their radio sets. Their home entertainment is one of the best. All these great inventions that I had just listed was thanks to one man. His name was Konosuke Matsushita. He was born in Japan in 1894 with his family, and he lived on a farm with his mom and dad and 3 sisters. At the age of 9, he had to move to a poverty area where his 3 sisters had passed away due to health problems. Also during that year, he started to work at a company called Asaka Electric Light Company, where he was very interested in electronics. At that age, at a very young age, 9 years old, he already knew that his life would be in electronics. And he had this great idea of making an improved light socket. However, his boss did not believe that he would make a better light socket because there was one already made. During that year that he was still working with the electric company, he did this invention at home on his own time. And later on, he left the company, and in 1918, he made his own company. It was called Matsushita Electric Housewares Manufacturing Works, where it was done at his home with his wife and his brother-in-law. The 3 of them created this light socket, and it sold more than 30,000 per month. Following his dream, he wanted to be the first to invent everything new. After the light socket, he went on to do a bicycle lamp. It's not only just a bicycle lamp, it's a square rectangle shaped bicycle lamp that you can put in front of your bicycle, and that sold like hotcakes. So from there, it gave him the inspiration to innovate new things for society, and there was just things that people didn't think would be possible to even make. So Panasonic was the first ones to make a washing machine, and it's crazy, like this washing machine doesn't even look anything like today's washing machine. And from there, just a couple years later, the television came out, which that was such a big deal for everything to be broadcast. Like people were able to see and hear people recording like today's videos, like how I am showing you right now. It was just something that the world didn't know how to react to. So that was amazing for Panasonic to be one of the first companies to come out with a television set. And during that same year, Konosuke Matsushita, he went to America to see what America had to offer. And America, just like any other nation, is very different in their marketing sense. So he saw that there was a big gap from Japan to America, so he wanted to bring the 2 nations together. Coming back to Japan, it gave him inspiration to make new things. And only within the next 30 or so years, they came out with an electronic refrigerator, a tape recorder, a home air conditioning, and also a microwave oven, which was the next generation for home appliances. And as you can see here, this M-shaped logo is their original logo for Panasonic, and it's very simple. It has an M shape for Matsushita. So it was very simple to remember and everyone liked it. In 1968, Panasonic celebrated their 50th anniversary. During that 50th anniversary, they wanted to state their mission statement and talk about their goals. And their goals were basically three things: to promote management by ale to make the company outstanding in world-class terms. Second, to make creative efforts to double productivity, specifically doubling the employees to sale ratio within 2 years. And last, to develop an innovative new product based on cutting-edge technology. Also during that 50-year anniversary, they talked about how they contributed $5 billion to a fund for prevention of traffic accidents among young children. And this started a policy of building companies and plants closer to the regions where the children live, thus preventing the accidents. And on top of that, this raised their growth by 34.5% that same year. 50th anniversary, Panasonic was very focused and did not waste any time. This was the beginning of the new era for technology. They went on to develop the radio cassette players, turntables, and the VHS players. Though in 1989, the company took a turning point when their creator, Konosuke Matsushita, died at the age of 94. This was such a tragic time for Panasonic. However, the president at the time at Panasonic did not waste any time. He stated, "Do not pursue what he already achieved. Pursue what he would have achieved," therefore making the company itself feel united. They didn't want them to stop production. They didn't want to feel like they couldn't continue without Matsushita. However, this helped the company to innovate new things. Just only 1 year after his death, they came out with their first computer. Matsushita Electric Housewares Manufacturing Works was known under a bunch of names. Finally, in 2008, they officially changed their brand name to Panasonic, which is what we know today. They changed the name to appeal to a bigger audience and to unify the company. Because it was known under a handful of names, it became very complicated and people didn't know what people were talking about. So, now we have it today, Panasonic. Simple, unified. Today, 2016, Panasonic is worth about $7.5 trillion. You can say that they are pretty successful since they have started. According to Interbrand, they are number 68 out of the 100 rankings of the best global brands. Panasonic has fell only 1% since last year. As a company, that is not great, however, that's not terrible. So you can say they are pretty consistent throughout the years. Panasonic is committed to creating a better life and a better world, continuously contributing to the evolution of society and to the happiness of people around the globe. Panasonic. Here is a short clip of Panasonic's ad in a Super Bowl in 2012 for the London Olympics.
I was there in '84. I feel it all over again. The passion on the track, in your streets, and right before your eyes. I feel the entire planet is like an Olympic stadium, sharing the passion. Panasonic.
See the ad? Did you notice anything different? It all has Panasonic equipment. Everything is about their electronics. Yes, it does show a little bit of the Olympics, the preview, but however, everything is technology in the commercial. Enough with this history lesson of Panasonic. Let's get down to the real business. Panasonic is successful for many reasons today. Today we're going to cover a little bit of why they are successful. We will talk about their social media and how they are able to grasp a global audience. Here's another short clip on Panasonic's home appliances.
साथ तुम हो तो है कम दूरियां, a little less is always better. सही गलत भी कुछ है कम, बिंदास हम, a little less is always better. ना कोई कमी यहाँ फिर भी ये ख्याल a little less is always better. दिल के हैं अमीर हम ना है अब कोई भी गम less is always better. A little less थोड़ा कम सोचना a little less is always better.
At Panasonic, we believe in less worries, not only for you, but for the earth as well. That's why our innovative green technologies help consume less power and less water. Say yes to less, more to...
Panasonic's computer business, which makes about 1/4 of the company's total business, operates globally with 71 companies and 30 languages. Panasonic has an issue though. It needs to increase brand recognition worldwide. One of the company's main avenues to spread its brand name is through its global websites, and more specifically its consumer websites, in order to promote its global brand more efficiently. In recent years, the competition over internet advertising has become increasingly intense, with mobile advertising growing at a quick pace. You must have a good website as a part of a good marketing strategy. Kohei Yamaguchi, Global Web Team Leader for Digital Marketing, says Panasonic delivers many products worldwide, but each region created its own web pages for each platform. As a result, the quality and information could vary greatly across regions, says Kohei Yamaguchi. Some regions lack the speed required to release new product information on time, so customers in some areas were not getting the best information in the most timely manner. So many regions lacked mobile compatibility, which limited the channels for customers to get access about information about new products. Panasonic has signed a partnership deal with Sugarloaf Mountains, located in the Cocopanga district of Rio de Janeiro. Set up and opened a corporate pavilion called the Stadium of Wonders from August 7 to the 21st, 2016 to welcome visitors to 2016 Rio Olympics. With a floor area of roughly 500 square meters, the pavilion will screen visual content accumulated over Panasonic's 25-plus year support of the Olympic Games, in collaboration with the International Olympic Committee, or IOC, and the Rio 2016 Organizing Committee for the Olympic and Paralympic Games. In addition, the pavilion will feature a spatial presentation employing Panasonic's proprietary technology such as optical ID technology and transparent displays, as well as interactive exhibits to experience the Olympic competition through the athletes' eyes. The company plans to amplify the excitement for Rio 2016 and Paralympics through this undertaking and strengthen relationships with the Olympic organizations and partner companies of future competitions like the Pyeongchang 2018 Olympics and the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. Panasonic decided to completely rebuild its regional websites from ground up. The goals were twofold: to consolidate the websites into a single global website platform, and to establish a workflow where Panasonic could create a page once and distribute it worldwide. Panasonic's Information Technology Department determined that the company needed a solution that accelerated content creation as well as offered low licensing and management costs, excellent usability and scalability for all digital marketing channels, and simple development workflows. After carefully evaluating all options, Panasonic decided to work with the Adobe Experience Manager solution, part of the Adobe Marketing Cloud. Therefore, they increased their global customer base by centralizing their website. Panasonic has unveiled a new 360-degree experience with FC Barcelona star Neymar Jr., named Crazy Skills, as well as a competition for budding freestyle football fans. Available to all computer and smartphone users by visiting a special website set up especially for the campaign, users can view a collection of 8 crazy skills from the Brazilian from 8 different points of view. Using Panasonic's graphic technology to deliver 360 perspective around the 23-year-old, the footage can be replayed in slow motion or zoomed in. Neymar Jr. has been a Panasonic ambassador since October 2010 and plays a pivotal part in the campaign, which aims to provide a new perception of football and help fans learn a new skill with the football. In addition to the 360-degree experience, Panasonic launched a worldwide contest named Neymar Jr.'s Crazy Skills Award. The idea of the competition is to have participants film themselves attempting skills seen on the website before sharing the video on Twitter using the hashtag CrazySkipsAward. Up till June 2016, 10 finalists will be chosen every month, with all the videos of these finalists being shown on the site. In addition, from these finalists, the top 3 will be chosen by Neymar Jr. himself every month as this month's craziest. And then the chosen few will appear alongside Neymar Jr. in the additional videos that are going to be made by Panasonic.
Please enjoy this short clip for Panasonic featuring Neymar Jr.
Neymar, pace the skill.
Show me your crazy skills.
Although Panasonic is a successful company, their main customer base is those above the age of 40. They've had a tough time reaching out to the younger demographic. Panasonic knows that the younger generation will be the future leaders and decision makers of our world, and they also know that they risk not being able to enter the B2B market, a very crucial market that's going to be used a lot in the future. So some solutions. Advertising during the daytime when most people are at work, as the main demographic they're trying to reach to is younger people, and they know these groups would be on their social media platforms during this time. Social media campaigns would happen over PCs and smartphones, where the company would run a mini campaign. Finally, in order to lure customers, they would use the facts and statistics to surprise customers into how much their company is capable of doing, while just connecting with older customers, their demographic with the slogan, "Just great TVs, think again."
Wondered what goes on in a manufacturing company? Well, you don't have to worry anymore. Let's go ahead and head on in to Panasonic's manufacturing company to see how their products are being manufactured.
Our approach to product development originates in the DNA of Japanese craftsmanship. Here in Malaysia, Panasonic is building on the Japanese tradition of uncompromising quality control worldwide, developing and manufacturing fine products and delivering them to customers everywhere. Stringent testing ensures reliability, and the durability required for long-term use. Built to operate under conditions found anywhere in the world. Uncompromising design for safety and for superior comfort. Every component meets the most demanding international standards. And damage during shipping is prevented.
Customer safety comes first.
The lowest noise level.
Accuracy.
For any environment in the world.
We ensure high quality and safety.
Compliance for the world.
The spirit of Panasonic.
Panasonic.
Doesn't that give you reassurance of buying their products? It sure makes me a little bit happier knowing that they test their products before they ship them out, like dropping the box to make sure that it doesn't damage the goods inside. I love how they're all about customer service and what customers' needs are.
Panasonic is success of recent social media efforts on two fronts. The first one is gain buying customers, while at the same time engage them with the more complex ideas around Panasonic's corporate social responsibility message. The most effective one is Panasonic's Cut Out the Darkness campaign, as built on their platform of their 100,000 solar lantern project. So now let me briefly introduce the issues. Do you believe there are still 1.3 billion people still live in the darkness when the sun goes down in modern century? 1.3 billion people is about 25% of world population. Take a look at the map. There are 5% in Latin American, 8% in Middle East, 70% in Asian, and 57% in Africa, and most of them still use kerosene lamp for lighting. Many social and economical problems arise if there's no electricity, causing negative effects on health, safety, medical service, and education. But why will these problems arise? First of all, because people burning kerosene for lighting. It produces black smoke which will damage respiratory system. Also, using kerosene for lighting increases the possibility of fire risk. Without electricity, children can read or study at night, as well as hospitals can do surgery at night. Panasonic commits as a part of the solution, working with non-government and non-profit organizations. Their goal is to help address social challenges in the areas such as education, health, and generate positive change in the lives of people. The Cut Out the Darkness campaign started in 2013, aiming to contribute 100,000 solar lanterns by 2018, which is Panasonic's 100th anniversary. The solar lanterns will be donated to 14 countries such as India, Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines. So far, there's about 50,000 lanterns donated so far.
Here is a short clip from Panasonic themselves. It is from their campaign Cut Out the Darkness. The title of the clip is called Sunshine to Their Hearts. Enjoy!
In areas without access to electricity, people cannot work, study at night. And it's hard to take a healthcare treatment in the darkness. They still use kerosene lamps for lighting at night. But the smoke from these lamps is really harmful. So Panasonic's providing solar lanterns would like to help resolve various social challenges. For farmers in Cambodia, they need skills other than farming in order to move out of poverty. With solar lanterns, they can do other work at night after they have finished their work in the farm. As a woman, I want to help support women in the rural village who strive to be independent.
In the developing world, there are many children who cannot go to school because their families are very poor, and many of them have no access to electricity. The children will be able to learn to read and write at night with the help of our solar lanterns. If they can read and write, they'll be able to get better jobs and get out of poverty in the future.
Accredited social health activists, or ushers, promote health in poverty-strict rural areas without access to medical care. We gave ushers solar lanterns to help them give better care to their community. Coming here made me realize that our solar lanterns are really making difference and helping people save lives. I felt really proud to be involved.
The sun shines on everyone, everywhere in the world, right? And Panasonic hopes to keep bringing light to people living without electricity. Even if it's a small light, I believe that it will be sunshine to their hearts.
Panasonic.
As I said on the previous slide, the 100,000 solar lantern project presents a heartwarming way to both potential customers and previous customers. Panasonic creates emotional connections between the brand and customers. According to Mitista case study, social media users have a positive emotional relationship to the brand that they follow. It's probable that such users act positively towards purchasing from these brands. Panasonic successfully turned potential customers to customers by using the most powerful tools. They richly designed the social media website. They regularly post latest news of the campaign every few days, interact with the visitor all the time. Without social media, their ideas of helping cut out darkness in developing countries wouldn't spread, and people wouldn't even know there's such a campaign. In conclusion, Panasonic did a great job in handling social media these few years. Take a look at the richly designed social media website of Panasonic. Isn't it attractive? Panasonic provides different language options for people all over the world. Also, it creates local social media official accounts such as Chinese Weibo and WeChat. As we can see, Panasonic really pays lots of attention on designing their website in order to attract people's attention on seeing what they have done to help society. It presents to customers in a heartwarming way by donating solar lanterns to some developing countries. Moreover, Panasonic asks visitors of their website to join their movement by giving them chances to design their own lanterns on the website, which have grabbed people's attention. Although contribute to solve social issues need to spend lots of time and money, the return is worth and great.
Through determination, perseverance, and the ability to create, Panasonic will continue to make the latest innovative cutting-edge technology. In the upcoming years, we will not know what Panasonic is capable of, but with their slogan, "A better life and a better world," they will be unstoppable. A better life, a better world. Panasonic.